Good morning students, welcome back. This video is for class 8th, subject English grammar, and it is taken from the book PCE Reds. Today in this video, first of all, you will learn the uses of will, shall, should, would, that is a part of modal verbs. After then, we shall discuss the homework solution of homework which was assigned you in lecture 2 of chapter 2, verb, auxiliaries and modals. This is our chapter number 2 and the name of the chapter is Verbs, Auxiliaries and Modals. This is my lecture number 3. As I have already explained you the meaning and types of verbs in lecture number 1. So let's again have a look on the meaning of verbs and its kinds. A verb is a word or a combination of words that indicates an action or a state of being or condition. A verb is the part of a sentence that tells us what the subject performs. I repeat it again. A verb is a word or a combination of words that indicates an action or a state of being or condition. A verb is a part of sentence that tells us what the subject performs. Or in simple way, we can say that verb denotes an action and it is also called doing words. For example, number 1, Max walks in the morning. So here, Max is a subject. In the morning is a phrase. Subject means a doer who is doing an action. Phrase means a group of words that is a part of a sentence rather than the whole of a sentence. And walks is here verb. Number 2, Mike is going to school. So Mike is here subject. School is here an object. And the meaning of the object is a receiver who is receiving an action done by the subject. Is going is here verb. Number 3, Albert does not like to walk. So here Albert is a subject, to walk is a phrase, and does not like is a verb here. Number 4, Anna is a good girl. Here Anna is a subject, girl is an object, and is here verb. So here you can see in all the sentences verb is showing different actions. Walk shows a usual action, is going shows a condition of action, does not like shows a negative action, is showing a state of being. So let's see how many kinds of verbs are there. Number 1, finite verb. Number 2, non-finite verb. Number 3, action verbs. Number 4, linking verbs. Number 5, auxiliary verbs. Number 6, modal verbs. So there are 6 kinds of verbs. Modal verbs. A modal verb is a kind of an auxiliary verb that is used to express possibility, ability, permission or obligation, etc. I repeat it again, a modal verb is a kind of an auxiliary verb that is used to express possibility, ability, permission or obligation, etc. The modal verbs are can, could, must, may, might, ought to, shall, should, will, would, etc. For example, Tom can write poetry very well. So here can is a modal verb and it is showing ability of doing something. Use of will. Will is used to talk about what is going to happen in future, especially things that you are certain about or things that are planned. It is used in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. It is used to express offer, request, invitation and permission, etc. I repeat it again. Will is used to talk about what is going to happen in future, especially things that you are certain about or thing that are planned. It is used in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. It is used to express offer, request, invitation and permission, etc. Will is more friendly or informal and hence calls for lesser politeness. For example, I will never forget you. So here, will is used to talk about the future and it is a part of modal verb. Use of would. Would is used as the past tense of will. It is used to talk about things that are imagined rather than true. It is used to express permission, offer, invitation, wish and determination, etc. It is used for politeness. I repeat it again. Would is used as the past tense of will. It is used to talk about things that are imagined rather than true. It is used to express permission, offer, invitation, wish and determination, etc. It is used for politeness. For example, would you like to come for a picnic? So here would you like is used to invite someone and it is a part of modal verb. Let's see the different usages of will and would with examples. Number 1. Will is used when the certainty, probability for an event to take place is higher. For example, it will rain tomorrow. So here it shows 90% chances of rain. While would is used when a certain situation or event is less likely to take place. That is, its probability is low. For example, it would rain tomorrow. So it shows 60 to 65% chance of rain. Number 2. Will is used to indicate present habits. For example, she will go on talking to herself for hours. While would is used to indicate past habits. For example, he would sit and talk all day. Number 3. Will is used to talk about the future. For example, my father will be 40 tomorrow. While would is used to express polite request in the present tense. For example, would you take a cup of coffee? Number 4. We use will to offer something or someone. For example, I will give you a lift to the station. Number 2. Will you have some more grapes? So will is addressing to a friend or family member, hence calls for lesser politeness. While we often use would to offer and invite something or someone. For example, would you like an ice cream? So would is addressing to a stranger, hence calls more polite than will. Number 5. We use will you to ask people to do things. For example, will you pass me the salt? While we use would you to ask people to do things. For example, would you do me a favor? Use of shall. Shall is used in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. It is used to express offer, suggestion, request, advice, command or promise, etc. I repeat it again. Shall is used in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. It is used to express offer, suggestion, request, advice, command or promise, etc. For example, shall I get a pizza for dinner tonight? So here shall is used to suggest to bring something. Use of should. Should is past tense of shall. It is used to express obligation, advice, suggestion, probability or expectation, etc. It is used in positive, negative and interrogative sentences. I repeat it again. Should is past tense of shall. It is used to express obligation, advice, suggestion, probability or expectation, etc. It is used in positive, negative and interrogative sentences. For example, your hair is too long. You should get a haircut. So here should is used to give suggestion or advice to do something. Let's see the different uses of shall and should with examples. Number 1. Shall is used to give suggestions. For example, shall we go for a walk? While should is used to give suggestions. For example, should I open the window? But should is more polite than shall. Number 2. Shall is used to express offer. For example, shall I shut the window? While should is used to express possibility of happening something. For example, fee should decrease next year. Number 3. Shall is used to take permission from someone to do something. For example, shall I do that or will you? While should is used to talk about obligation, means to say what is right thing to do. For example, we should obey the laws. Number 4, shall is used to express commands. For example, he shall not enter my house again. This is now very unusual. While should is used to express polite commands. For example, you should write on both sides of the page. Number 5. Shall is used to seek advice. For example, which sari shall I buy? While should is used to give advice. For example, you should work hard. Let's see what is the difference between shall and will. Number 1. In simple future tense, shall is used with first person. For example, I shall see him next week. While in simple future tense, will is used with second and third person. For example, he will get good marks. Number 2. To express promise, threat, determination and command, shall is used with second and third person. For example, he shall be punished for his rude behavior. While to express promise, threat, determination, certainty and willingness, will is used with first person. For example, I will teach him a lesson. Children, you have to complete your homework on the basis of the topic explained by me. And your homework is: revise modal verbs from the book or video and based on the understanding of the topic, do exercise mentioned as. Extra exercise number 1. It is not in your book, it is given by me. So students, as you are not having your PC Ren's grammar book with you, so here in this video I have mentioned your homework in detail. You must note it down on an A4 size sheet and after that make a folder of your grammar exercises. And just simply reading the question, you must to note it down on an A4 size sheet and solve it on the basis of your understanding. Exercise number 1 is: fill in the blanks by choosing correct modal verbs given in the brackets. This is the end of the lecture. Students, in this video we shall discuss the homework solution of homework which was assigned you in lecture number 2 of chapter 2, Verbs, Auxiliaries and Modals. Students, we have already discussed the uses of can, could, may, might in lecture number 2 of chapter 2, Verbs, Auxiliaries and Modals. As I assigned you homework which was to be done by you on the basis of your understanding, and your homework was: revise modal verbs from the book or video and based on the understanding of the topic, do exercise mentioned as. Extra exercise number 1. This exercise, it is not in your book, it is given by me. Let's start solving the exercise number 1. Question is, fill in the blanks by choosing correct modal verbs given in the brackets. Number 1. Dash you please pass me that book over there. Here, could is used to command in a polite manner. Number 2. When he was young, he dash dance all night long. Here, could is used to show past ability. Number 3. Can you speak Chinese? Here, can is used to show present ability. Number 4. You dash at least come with us and meet our new neighbor. Don't you think? Here, might is used to show smaller degree of possibility. Number 5. She dash drive, but she takes the bus to go to work. Here, can is used to show present ability. Number 6. Dash you please let me know your answer by the end of the week. Here, could is used to show polite request. Number 7. I don't know yet, but I dash come with you after all. Here, might is used to show smaller degree of possibility. Number 8. Children dash bring their teddy bears to the school. Here, may is used to grant permission in formal manner. So this is the end of the lecture. At the end, I want to say that do practice of modal verbs and complete your homework in neat and clean handwriting. Thank you and have a nice day.